Hey everyone, it's Nye and welcome to another episode of Nye's Growing Space, the YouTube channel, and I have with you your dose of growth. So if this is your first video, if you're a first time viewer, my mission is to share my growth journey in hopes to inspire you on your growth journey. And so a dose of growth is just a motivational video for you to be able to take with you and give you something to think about throughout your day and hopefully something to grow from. So today's dose of growth is be intentional with your words. Now, this is something that I work on every single day nonstop because your words are powerful. Your words, what we speak is what we attract. If I'm looking down, it's because I got notes. I'm a note person. So we speak what we attract. And that's in every aspect of the word, like everything. So if we say we don't want this and we don't want this and that's all we keep saying, oh, I don't want this type of relationship. That's the type of relationship you're most likely going to attract. When we say we do want something and we work towards it, that's what is going to come to us. So what happens is speaking has an effect on our mood. So the first thing is if you don't have good self-esteem and you're talking down on yourself, let's say you may be a plus size person and you're like, oh, I'm never going to be able to lose weight. Who am I kidding? Nobody's ever going to love me. I'm never going to look, the way that I want to look. Then that's going to put you in a mood. Those type of words and that type of self-talk is not good, and it doesn't make you feel good, and it doesn't motivate you. So that's the first step of the attraction. The words that you're speaking affects your mood, and then it affects your decision. So if you're not feeling good, if you just said, I'm never going to look the way that I want to, I'm never going to lose the weight that I want to, but I'm going to go to the gym, said nobody ever. And that's because we're already feeling bad. You're not feeling motivated, and it takes a lot of motivation and discipline to get up and go to the gym. So you're attracting because your speaking is affecting your mood and your decisions and so on and so forth. And it's hard. I'm going to take a step back. That's the next point. But speaking is something that can affect us in a negative and in a positive way, because what we speak is what is going to come to us. And so it's very important that we speak what we want to come to us. And no, I'm not saying, if you say one negative thing, then that's exactly what's going to happen. It's more of a process. Like I stated, I'm thinking these things, I'm saying these things, and I'm going to keep saying them, and they affect my mood, which affects my decisions. And my decisions and the actions that I take is what attracts me to the words that I just spoke. So that's why you say I'm going to speak something into existence. I know that there's another saying where it's from my lips to God's ears. And I like that example, because it's like whatever I speak, I want those things to happen. But we don't really say that when it's something bad, but we're still speaking those words. I know something else that a lot of people like to say, I know I say it, and it's, just putting things out there in the universe. Whatever goes out will come back. And that also goes for the bad things and the good things. So this is going to be hard. Like I said, this is something that I work on every single day. If you watch my videos, I try to retract some of the things that I say if I don't use the correct words or terms or whatever it is, because I do want to be intentional with my words. I do want to say exactly what I mean, and I don't want that to get misconstrued, and I don't want anything negative coming back to me that I don't want, or that I didn't, or I don't want anything coming back to me that I spoke and I wasn't aware of. So yes, this is going to be hard. And the key to all of this is self-awareness. It takes a lot of self-awareness for you to be able to be intentional with your words. This does not mean that it's going to happen overnight, or, you're just going to start saying the right things at all times. What I do is I say it, I hear myself, and I'm like, wait, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I meant. I know a lot of the times we say, oh, I'm trying to go to school to get my degree. I'm trying to get this new job. I'm trying to start a business. Instead of, I'm going to school to get my degree. I am starting a business, or I have accomplished. So instead of saying I'm trying, Say what you are doing. Say your accomplishments. Say what you're working towards, because those small things, those small phrases, and those small words make a huge difference. And it takes the self-awareness for something to come out of your mouth, to hear it, and then to rephrase it. There's never anything wrong with rephrasing something. I rephrase things all the time. I catch myself saying, oh, I'm trying to do this, or I want to do this, or whatever those words are. I stop. No. That's not what I meant. And then I say exactly what I mean. And so always remember, don't be too hard on yourself when it comes to this, and know that any progress is progress. Any growth is still growth. Whether you grow a centimeter, whether you grow an inch, whether you grow a foot, that's still growth. And that's all there is. So if, as long as you're growing, as long as you're learning, as long as you're continuing to practice the self-awareness, you will become better at being intentional with your words. And the next thing you know, you're going to be paying attention to how other people speak, because I know that that's something that I started doing. I'm like, okay, I want to be intentional with my words, so I'm paying attention to how other people speak. And then when I see, oh, they say, oh, I'm trying, I correct them like, no, you're not trying to do anything. You are doing, or you're going to do it, or, you know, whatever the situation is. It helps me to practice being intentional with my words by paying attention to what other people say, and maybe not necessarily correcting them every time, but just identifying, oh, that's something that I say also. So maybe when I when I have that type of thought, or when I'm speaking, I don't want to use that type of phrase. So it's not necessarily saying you need to go correct everybody once you start this. That's not it at all. But it can help you with your practice and your self-awareness when you're able to see it in other people. And it's like a mirror. So that is your dose of growth. I hope you found value in the video. And remember, if you found value, somebody else may find value. So make sure you share and subscribe. And today, I want you to be intentional with your words. Pay attention to what you're saying, how you're saying it, and exactly what it is that you want to come to you. So if you're speaking some things, if the words that you're using is saying, oh, I don't want this, or I don't want that, take it back. Speak the things that you do want. If you say, oh, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. How about you start saying, I'm going to be healthy. I am healthy. I am healthy. And start doing the actual actions to ensure your health. So that's just an example. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next time.